What's up, YouTube? Just wanted to post a reaction video to the pathetic. I don't even. There's no word in the English dictionary that, or in any dictionary for that matter, that can describe the performance of the Atlanta Falcons yesterday. I don't even think luck is a perfect word to describe it, because I think divine intervention, the elements from the gods must have united in some sort of, way to allow the Falcons to come out with a victory. Because that was just the shittiest performance I have ever seen. Fortunately, I did not watch the game. I was at work. But, even coming back home and looking at the play-by-play drives. Just by, even before reading it, I knew what play was coming, because this offense is so fucking predictable, It did throw me a little off guard that they would pass the ball in the first play of the game. Usually they just like to do the Turner dive for 2 yards up the middle. But now this, Roddy White, I got a bone to pick with this guy, okay? First of all, you call yourself that you're the #1 wide receiver in the NFL, which is wrong. You're top 5, but let's give you some credit. You're a good wide receiver, okay? But then you come out to last week and you say that the Falcons have the pedigree, whatever the fuck that means, to go 16-0. Yeah, that really didn't work, right? And then on the very first play of the game, the ball's thrown a little behind. Okay, I'll give you that to you, but still a very catchable ball. And what do? Here's the ball. Ah! You just fucking pop it up. Just here you go. Here's a gift. You talk all this shit that you're awesome, that this team is great, but you barely got by the Arizona Cardinals. Can you imagine what would have happened if you were playing the Bears defense? Packers? The 49ers? Or the Giants? You're going to be playing the Giants soon. I'd watch out for that one. But could you imagine if you had been playing a somewhat sound team, an offensive and defensive team? That game would have been over by at least the first 10 minutes. Just pathetic play. It's the same shit. I guess, I don't know if ESPN has specific details of the play, if they were doing no huddle or not. But from what I saw, it looked like they weren't doing much no huddle. And what have I been telling this whole fucking time? Dirk Cutter, here's what you do, okay? This is what you tell Matt Ryan on the little intercom shit that you have. Here's what you do. Hey, Matt. Yeah, Dirk, what's up? This is an actual conversation. Matt, what's up? This is what you need to do, okay? Do the no huddle. Okay, gotcha. Banana cream pie, no huddle. Game over. Let him call the plays from the line of scrimmage, okay? Don't do this fucking huddle shit. You have clearly the best receiving core in all of the NFL, okay? You take Green Bay Packers out. Greg Jennings is out. They're still relying on 58-year-old Donald Driver to make plays. Jordy Nelson has a tender hamstring. Okay? Really, I can't think of another team. This is all bias aside. I can't think of another team that has big playmakers like Tony Gonzalez, Julio Jones, Roddy White, Jacquizz Rodgers, who is essentially the new Darren Sproles of the NFL, and Harry Douglas is also pretty good. You have these playmakers. You're scoring 20 points a game. You know why? Because Mike Smith's saying, we got to establish the run. This is what the team does because we like to establish the run. You got to keep up with the times. Look at how all these teams have won the Super Bowl. The Saints, passing offense. The Packers, passing offense. The Giants, okay, passing offense. They all have big playmaking receivers and a big time quarterback. You know? You've got to establish, you've got to use the 5 wide set. Look at what happened when you guys played Kansas City. You guys were throwing the ball everywhere. You know? It was unbelievable. You were doing these screen plays, you're doing this, that. This offense was dynamic, and now it's just turned to total shit because you want to do the turn a 2-yard run. It doesn't work. Also, by the way, fucking get Turner out of there. Get him out. The guy sucks, okay? He's clearly done, okay? Last year was his last year as a normal running back. Get him out of there, okay? You have Jason Snelling, who's still freaking beast, and you have Jacquizz Rodgers, who essentially jizzed all over the field when they played against the Cowboys. He single-handedly won the game, okay? Aside from the missed tackles, he tore that defense up and kept the drive alive. So if anyone gets any credit, it's him. But either way, this team is it's the worst 9-1 team in NFL history. This team sucks, okay? You barely beat the Raiders, who are now 3-7. Horrible. You had to come back. You had to do a Hail Mary comeback victory over the Panthers. You just now had to pull one out of your fucking ass. 6 turnovers? And you somehow still win the game? That's not even good. That's fucking pathetic. That's horrendous. But to the Cardinals, I mean, they at one point were good, but then they went on a 5-game losing streak. And they lost their quarterback. You were getting destroyed by a backup quarterback. Yeah, sorry about that. That's Sony Vegas. But it's just this predictable offense, you know? Like I said, the worst 9-1 team in history. I just cannot wait until they play against the New York Giants. Because, man, that is going to be a wake-up call. If this team thinks that they can go to the Super Bowl and turn the ball over 6 times and somehow manage to come with a victory, you are fucking out of your mind. Fucking out of, just pure crazy. Okay? You're going to be facing probably, they're probably going to get the number 1 seed. Just by their record. They're going to get the number 1 seed. And from the way it's looking out now, I think probably the Packers are the 6th seed. So it's going to be the same thing like what it was 2 years ago. You really want the Packers to come in there and not even punt? Remember the last postseason? They didn't punt the ball. No, that was 2 years ago. They didn't punt the ball. Okay? And what did they do? What did they do? Did they run the ball? No. But they didn't have a dynamic playmaker like Jacquizz Rodgers. If they had somebody like Jacquizz Rodgers or Jason Snelling, you can bet your sorry ass they'd be running the ball. But you're giving the ball to Michael fucked up Turner. DUI Turner. Nah, man. No. Gotta change. Shit's gotta change. Okay? Or this team is gonna fucking spiral out into the playoffs and get demolished like they always do. Okay? Change your shit. Alright? Or fucking, unless you just want to be the one-and-done team of the year every year, then go for it. But if you want fans to actually stick around, if you want fans to actually come to your games, support your team, Mike Smith, then make some changes. Fucking sit Dirk Cutter down and tell him, hey, none of this bullshit run up the middle, all right? Use the playmakers that you have, all right? No fucking huddle. Offense right now. It's that simple. It's that easy. I could be the coach. I should. Fucking dumb. Worst team in the NFL. Worst 9-1 team in NFL history. Huh. Horrid.